Welcome into the Sunday Sports Blitz and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there watching. We've got a golf special for you today, the final day of the U.S. Open at the Oakmont Country Club. And we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get it out to our two guys there at Oakmont, Mike Ruzzi, Phillip Ward joining us. You've embraced some tough weather throughout the Open. Talk to us about some of the people that you've kind of met along this journey.
Hey, good morning, Logan. Mike Ruzzi along with Phillip Ward. We've run into so many people from Erie, right?
That's right, exactly. Yeah, whether it be spectators, whether they be marshals, making sure that everything worked well, volunteering. There's been plenty of people that have made about the 2-hour drive down the road here to Oakmont, Pennsylvania. We caught up with Rick Gotkin, of course, Mercyhurst men's hockey coach, as well as Ben Jeffries, who was a volunteer here and a member of CAWCWA. Here's what they had to say.
Well, Mike, I'm a very, 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 very small part of this, but it's awesome. You know what? Obviously, these guys aren't good. They're crazy good, and the people out here couldn't be better. The USGA, Oakmont Country Club, the people in the media. It's a great experience.
Well, the marshals just sort of keep things going, you know, pushing the crowds where they need to go and making sure that we can facilitate smooth play all day.
There's such a history of it. It's the 10th time Oakmont has hosted this U.S. Open. So what does it mean to be a part of it?
It's exciting. It's really cool. You know, Pennsylvania's golf heritage is rich, and it's no richer than at Oakmont.
How much golf and how rich it is. It's phenomenal stuff, and I know that someone who knows all about that in the history of golf in Pennsylvania is Jack Martin, who joins us now on Father's Day. Nonetheless, you're here with your son. What's it been like so far as we're just getting started, Jack?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, this is my Father's Day gift.
Yeah?
Yeah, from my son, my oldest son, Alex. Surprised me with this a couple of weeks ago. High class. We were going to...
well, you said you only do 13. High class, though.
Well, yeah, that's, you know me, Phil. Yeah. Well, the suite's on 13.
Right.
Yeah, we get to eat and drink all day and walk around, and I'm just so, you know, I love golf.
Yeah.
And I watch professional golf. I've been to the Masters. I've never been here before at Oakmont, and I know Alex had golfed Oakmont 3 or 4 weeks ago, and surprised me with this Father's Day treat. And boy, it was nice running into you guys.
Absolutely. You kidding me?
You know, it really is.
We know you work 7 days a week, and you're always working hard. And to have this experience with your son, final day, U.S. Open. Can you put it into words what this means to you personally?
It means the world. In fact, yeah, you're right. I do work 7 days a week, and probably if I would have had a funeral,
one of the hardest workers in Erie.
I probably would have postponed it to Monday and made some kind of an excuse to the family. But no, my families are so important. But luckily, didn't have to do anything today, and had this marked in my calendar. And Alex and I talked on the phone yesterday, and I kept saying, "What time do you want to leave?" You know, I was so excited. In fact, I was waiting out on the bench for him to pull up this morning to pick me up. And yeah, this is great. I can't ask for anything better.
Jack, talk to us a little bit about how many people there are here from Erie. I mean, it's not too far away. To have a U.S. Open in Oakmont right in our backyard is phenomenal.
It is, because I had a lot of people this past week that I know, and on Facebook, you know, they would post pictures, you know, either they were marshals or held a sign, and I told them that I'd be here on Sunday, and they all want me to stop at the hole that they're working at, and there's a large contingency here. And at the last day, you know, I think Alex and I will, after we eat.
Yeah. Well, you're in popular demand, my friend, so we appreciate you stopping by, Jack.
Well, I appreciate you guys inviting me.
Beautiful.
You guys are the best.
We'll have a lot more coming up with Jack Martin later on Erie News Now at 11. But for now, for Mike Ruzzi, for Jack Martin, Phillip Ward, we're going to send it back to you, Logan. Check back in with us in a little bit.
Thank you.
We'll be right back out to you guys. I got Chase Rogan here with 5 Iron Golf. First of all, thank you for coming in, and happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
So talk to me about this story of you had the chance to golf at Oakmont, but kind of like the guys have been dealing with throughout the whole Open, weather prevented you from playing.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough break. It's in golf, you know, you get your sunny day rounds, and sometimes you get rained out. And I had a couple mentors that worked at Oakmont Country Club, and the day that we were supposed to go play it. Unfortunately, the skies opened up and they closed the course and haven't been able to make it back since.
Have you been watching some of this Open? Is there anybody you've kind of been keeping your eye on that you had a favorite going into everything?
I wouldn't say I necessarily have a favorite, but I've definitely been watching what I can. Oakmont's a beautiful course. There's a good field out there, and it's been fun to watch.
Now, if you can't make it to physically golf at Oakmont, 5-iron Golf has the opportunity for people to now play on your simulators.
Yep, 100%. We added Oakmont a couple weeks ago, so we've been having quite a few people come in, play the course. You can challenge yourself and putt on the lightning fast greens, or you can set for auto putt.
Okay.
So if you go auto putt, you might be able to auto putt your way into a better round than you would otherwise if you were putting on the fast green.
I was gonna say the benefit of the simulator, there's no tough green, no tough roughs, you're not playing in the rain or anything. What other courses do you guys offer that people can play on?
Some of our other biggest brand names are Pebble Beach. We have a few Cabot courses up in Canada that are really pretty. We have Bethpage on there, and there's some other PGA courses that are really nice. So we have some quite a few brand name courses that you can come in and get an experience on.
Now, everybody's obviously probably watching at home if they don't want to take the chance of, like you said, the sky opening up on them down at Oakmont. Why is 5-iron a great place to come and watch the U.S. Open?
Yeah, we're a sports bar, you know, so you can come in, you can play Oakmont while you're watching the U.S. Open on Oakmont, which is pretty cool. Or you can come in and just have a seat at the bar in the game room, play shuffleboard while you're watching Oakmont. We have a full bar and kitchen, so you can enjoy a pizza, some tacos, some burgers, whatever. So we're going to have the audio on. We'll also have some music playing in the background. We expect a good turnout today, so it's a real sports bar vibe with some good energy.
Now, last question for you, your golf background. What kind of got you into the golf business, and did you play for a while? What's kind of your background there?
Yeah, so just growing up, applied for a job at Meadville Country Club working on the grounds crew. Spent the first week there picking up sticks in the woods, so it was kind of didn't fall in love with it right away, but just kept working that summer job. My dad introduced me to the game when I was really young, so grew up playing, working in golf, decided to go to college, pursue a career, and then a bunch of years later, kind of here we are.
So last day of the U.S. Open, hopefully the conditions can stay dry. Do you have a prediction for who you think is going to end up taking things today?
You know, I'm going to go with the leader. I'm going to go with Sam Burns. I think he's been playing well. Callaway's a partner of 5-iron, and he's a Callaway guy, so I'm kind of rooting for him from that perspective. And he's looking for his first major title, and he's a good guy to root for, so I'll go with Sam Burns.
All right, 5-iron Golf, where can they find you at here in Erie?
1000 State Street, that's at the intersection of 10th and State. You can look us up on Google. Our menu's up there. We're open 7 days a week, and our sim prices just dropped to $25 an hour for up to 6 people.
Get in there.
Now through the end of August.
All right, I appreciate you coming in. We're going to have a lot more here on the Sports Blitz. We've got Gannon's golf coach coming in, talking about his team's success, a little bit about the U.S. Open. Also, of course, checking back in with Mike and Phil. We'll be right back.